I'm going to preview the Baylor versus BYU women's soccer match, and that match will be played on September 21st at 7 p.m. Central Time. And I'm going to say this up front about BYU. Number 12, Jamie Shepard, will not play next match. She got a red card in the 88th minute against Utah State. So, and she started every game this year, and I get her numbers don't look great, but you'll know why, because of the starters. And BYU was number one in the country. They're going to fall because, first of all, they had a 3-3 draw with TCU. Then they lost to Utah State, a 2-win team, and they lost 1-0. So, yeah. And BYU has used like 2 defenders, 5 midfielders, 3 forwards, 8 times out of 9 this year. The only other time they used different formations like a 4-3-3 this year. So, yeah, that's something to keep an eye on. And number 66, Savannah Mason. Number 66, 5'10" goalie. That's a junior, 7 goals allowed in 20 saves. Olivia Smith Griffiths, number 2, 5'6" defender. That's a junior, 2 goals and 6 shots attempted and 2 assists. Olivia Way Katoa, number 10, 5'8" midfielder. That's a senior, 5 goals and 28 shots attempted and 3 assists. Ellie Boren, number 11, 5'7" forward. That's a forward/midfielder. That's a senior, 1 goal and 8 shots attempted and 4 assists. I'm not going to mention Jamie Shepard because of that red card deal. Just, not going to worry about her. You shouldn't worry about her. She's not going to play. And she only has like 2 shots attempted and 2 assists anyway on the season. But that's a consistent starter in the midfield as a midfielder. So that's huge to be 1 player down for them. Brecken Mozingo, number 13, 5'6" forward/midfielder. That's a senior, 3 goals and 22 shots attempted and 2 assists. Ellie Walbruch, Walbruch, number 15, 5'10" forward. That's a sophomore, 3 goals and 19 shots attempted and 4 assists. Kendall Peterson, number 22, 5'7" defender/midfielder. That's a senior. "12 shots attempted and 7 assists. Bella Folono, number 22, 5'6" forward/midfielder. That's a senior, 3 goals and 17 shots attempted and 1 assist. Ali Fryer, number 23, 5'7" forward. It's a sophomore, 5 goals and 19 shots attempted. And she does have 4 yellow cards on the season. So she's got to be more careful. So that's going to help a little bit. She might still be aggressive, but she cannot get another yellow, or else she's suspended. Let's just say that much. Then it's Aaron Bailey, number 7, 5'5" forward. It's a sophomore, 6 goals and 20 shots attempted. Tara Warner, number 21, 5'6" midfielder. That's a junior, 5 shots attempted and 2 assists. Rachel McCarthy, number 33, 5'7" forward/midfielder. That's a senior, 3 goals and 11 shots attempted. So, I would say we need to not let BYU play so much on our own end like UTSA did in the second half. Obviously, of course, you got to look and see what BYU's strengths are and try to take those away. And most of the teams in the Big 12 anywhere like UTSA more physical and direct in their counterattack. So it's probably good that we played a team like that, UTSA, and we got the win. Baylor did, and they're now 5-3-2 on the season, I believe. 5-3-1 on the season. They already got more wins than last year, so that's a huge step in the right direction for the program. But I will say this: let's be greedy, and obviously Michelle Leonard wants more than just that. I know she does. So I'm just saying that because you cannot be complacent, and obviously we want to. And we have to like convert our like free kicks, like execute the free kicks like in terms of set pieces, like a free kick and corner kicks, especially that what you did last game with Tyler Israel taking a corner kick and sending a cross in to Ashley Miller to get. That's pretty big that occurred, especially when that was the only goal of the match. So yeah, I would also say you got to match the energy level of BYU. They're coming off of a loss here. Remember, they're going to play angry. Of course, you don't want to turn the ball over so much on your own side of the field. Make BYU do that instead. I mean, give yourself more chances on their side of the field than on ours. Of course, you got to take some shots, and of course, you can't be complacent around the box and just pass the ball around so much. Just go out and take a shot. I mean, and obviously you don't want like a handball in the box defensively, nor a foul in the box. And I know the referees are gonna call it sometimes they don't. Of course, you don't want to be out physical. I mean, that's the truth in all this. And in addition, you don't want to have to be in that position of that BYU player that has 4 yellow cards on the season. So we got to be more careful. We got to be aware of the yellow cards. And I know sometimes it's up to the ref on that. So, I'm just saying, and we cannot be complacent at times. I mean, we just can't be the aggressor. And of course, if you gotta be sound defensively and try not to allow passes, easy passes, and try to intercept those passes. The defenders need to be aggressive and try to intercept those passes and clear it out. I mean, and of course the goalies, whoever starts at goalie needs to be sound, of course, and I trust them both. So it's not like I trust one more than the other. And of course, you gotta find a way to not be intimidated by BYU. They're beatable. Last weekend proved it. If a 2-win team could beat them, why not us? I mean, and even TCU had a draw with them, and BYU had to settle for a draw and not a win. So, and they could get, of course, you gotta have crisp passing in order to get on the other side of the field, and you don't want to turn the ball over on your own side of the field, like I said. So, of course, we need to be aware on what needs, aware of all those key players and mark them off. And of course, you got to make adjustments on the fly during the game, because what if they do something totally different? I mean, and that's the truth in all this. And let's go out there and give it all we got against BYU, because look, they might be favored to win, but being a favorite to win doesn't mean they're going to win. I mean, upsets happen. Like, unranked teams could beat ranked teams in any sport. So, and of course, if BYU scores on you, you got to respond right away with energy. So, and your leadership needs to step up. And, if you get scored on, which hopefully you don't. And I know this. If Baylor gives up 2 goals and more, they're going to lose. That's based on the stats this year, by the way. Every loss has been 2 goals or more. If Baylor allows 1 or 0, it's a win or a draw. So, and this is a huge match for us because, one, we're playing BYU at home, and this is another opportunity. This is a big time opportunity to get a good quality win here. I'm not just talking about I don't know about NCAAs. That would really help our cause for that, but I'm not really focused so much on that. Let's just get a conference win, just to get a win on the board for a conference here. I mean, it's huge. And BYU isn't used to the Texas heat. And I believe the weather is going to be hot again. And they're not going to be used to the heat in Texas with the humidity. So, and I would think there would be like water breaks if the temps were to that point. So, yeah. So just an FYI on that. And you gotta look at the film and see what you need to correct from last game, and try to see what BYU does, and try to take the strengths away and exploit the weaknesses. Of course, you don't want BYU to exploit your weaknesses. So, anyways, if you like this content, like and subscribe, and see you guys later. 5 subscribers, we're on the road to it. Let's go.